Hello, my name's Lisa. We are going to, once I'm in position, and not bash everything, I'm going to have a little bit of colouring in. Enchanted Forest. Do you want to see how far I've got? Not done the cover, not done that bit. This is what we did the other day, wasn't it? And what I have done it, I'm making funny sounds because I've just had some gluten-free Doritos, which were really nice. But I'm picking bits of like cheesy crisp out of my mouth. You might see little bits of crisp everywhere. That was really nice. Done that. And glittered. Oh, glitter, that was a mistake. That was a mistake to glitter it. I mean, it's gorgeous. I'm well happy. But the glitter's coming off. It's obviously going to, isn't it? Because I'm going to do the whole book. And some of them are quite big chunks. And my little grandson, he was running across the floor. And I'm hoovering. But as you can see, it's just flaking off constantly. And he was sat playing. All of a sudden I saw him. Is that, look, like that one, like that. See that really, is that showing? Really glossy little hexagon was on his foot, and he was pulling up his little foot and he was pointing at it. And pulling in his, and then he looked at his other little foot. And then that one with, and pointed again. And then I think he thought it was actually him. Anyway. So that, glorious, but a mistake. So we're not going to glitter anymore as we go. We will colour in and then do the glittering at the end. Because that's a pain, isn't it? But I have, because I'm using pro markers and they make a terrible mess through, they bleed through, I'm not going to be able to do back to back. So that is 2 pages stuck together. Looks okay, I think. That is 2 pages stuck together. That's what we're going to do. This is as far as I've got with this one. What's the next bit? I've got to think on the next bit. I'm using pencils. Now, I said I wasn't going to, didn't I? I got all huffy. I was going to do the whole book pencils. But in the other Enchanted Forest, which I've coloured in and used all the pages, pulled them out, all the backgrounds are bare because I didn't know what to do with them. And I thought that could be the challenge then, that I've got to do more with the background. Well, I've been enjoying myself. I hope you think it looks okay. It looks okay to my eyes. But I've been layering and layering and layering. I started off just going weird with a bit of pen. A bit of run out pen. I thought, like here. And I thought, no, that don't look good enough. That don't look good enough. Then I put some yellow in. More of a yellow. I thought, oh, I like that. And then I blended around the edge with some green. And then I did some, I'll just keep going. I quite enjoy it. So, blendy, I don't mind. It was the, hang on, let me see. That camera is on, isn't it? Yeah, we are. And it is in shot. Yeah. So why are you worrying? Oh, that was my knees. Did you hear that? That was my knees. So now I've got to shuffy up without making everyone seasick. Right, there we go. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So we've got this side, haven't we? So what I've decided to do is night and day. I've already coloured this in once. Proper colours. Do you remember a few colouring videos back, or whenever it was, that I did my day that I had being a, I've got to say gamekeeper. I was not. Zookeeper at the Otter and Owl at the New Forest Wildlife Park. And I used this book, cut it up, coloured it in and cut it up. I did it proper colours, like green trunk, green, brown trunk, green leaves. I did it proper. And I thought it looked really nice. But we've got to do something different, haven't we? So I'm going over the pen that I've done. Now I don't know if this is going to interfere with the white ink that I like to highlight with. Might do, mightn't it? Learning. Now, what one did I start off with? I think it was the blue. And because I thought, oh, it's going to be, as it is, I'm not quite orientating it correctly. If you're supposed to do roundy, roundy, I don't know, or uppy, downy. I see some on here do it roundy, roundy, and some do uppy, downy. But I thought, I am going to lose the will to live going through, trying to go all round in here. I'm not going to enjoy it. Some people would, I'm sure. I will not enjoy that. So I thought, well, I could go over it. Why can't I go over it? It's like going over the lines, isn't it? Who says I can't do it? Nobody. They're all shouting out, going, you can't do it. Like, you can. You can do what you like, because it's your artwork. So I'm going over the lines. Huzzah. So it's going to give it a really nighttime feel. So I went over with that one. Which one was that? Dark Violet. These are Derwent. Then I used a Blue Violet Lake. It's very difficult to see. I'm going to need new glasses, you know. We're both talking about it. It's going to be a race to who goes blind first. It's just another expense, isn't it? She says, I have just paid out for a big frivolous. I had my tattoo. Yes, I did. Now, then what am I going to go over it with? I'm going to go round the edges with Prussian blue. Yes, this tattoo's been a long time. Oh, that's got a nice sharpness to it, hasn't it? This tattoo's been a long time wanting. But there's always something, and there's always something else to take the money. It's so frivolous. It's absolutely not needed, is it? But it's just something I had one years ago, 30 odd years ago, and it wasn't a nice experience. It was like a, you know, one of those dark, dingy tattoo parlours, and they took me through to a room at the back, and it was just a table and a chair, like where they have their lunch. It weren't nice. Didn't feel nice. They were very nice about it, but it didn't feel nice. But this one, what's this one? This is the last Ivory Black. I like black. People go off black and say you shouldn't use it, but I like black. That's going to blend it all in. I'm going right up to the chunky bits, make sure there's no light behind the trunk. Then it doesn't matter if it doesn't. See, look, see that little bit showing through? That's a bit of glitter, isn't it? Well, it probably only happened on this one, won't it? We've learnt lesson, so we're not gonna worry about it. Doesn't matter. See, look, and I'm coming down here just to blend that bit in. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. There, what do you think? Do we like it? Blendy, blendy. Yeah, so this tattoo parlour that's opened up, it's on two sides, it's glass, and it's etched glass, so you can see in-ish, and you can see out-ish. It's got a light. It's very light and airy, and it's inside. It's sort of, they've done the walls mock brick, and that. It's just nice. It just got a nice vibe. All beautiful art on the walls and what have you, and everybody's little station cubby holes. They've got a shelf, little objet shelf with who they are on it. You know, with little figures and Lego and that. It's just nice. It's a nice feel. Nice feel. And I thought, yeah, I could probably go there. I could probably do it there. Elsewhere, I just felt very seedy. So it has been on my... Was that the one I started off with? Oh, well. No, I think it was the Dark Violet, wasn't it, first? Oh. Does it matter? doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's round by where we go and get our takeaway, and I said to my husband, a while back now, I said, I really fancy getting another tattoo. I've got a design in mind. I've seen it on Pinterest and I keep going back to it. I like it. Go on then, he went, go on then. Like in a, dare you, go on then, go in then, go on then. So I didn't dare go in. I contacted them on email, which they're quite happy about. They're more happy about with that actually, because they're busy when they're in the shop. And ping through a couple of designs. Fancy doing this? Is that something that your studio is interested in? And it come back, like, hell yes, we want to do that. That is really interested in it. But it's going to be like a 2-month wait. And I'm like, I'm all geared up now, aren't I? Because the owner of the shop really wants to do it. And I thought, oh no, if I emailed the owner and they're getting a bit, you know, well, you want it, but you got to wait kind of thing. So I text back and I said, oh, I don't, you know, if he's not available, if it's something that he's not, I'm quite happy for anybody else if it's in their interest. If they're interested in doing it, I'm quite happy for anybody else to have a go. He's got it's him, and then he's got apprentices. Quite happy, you know, the apprentice to go and come back. No, he really wants to do it. It's so different. It's so unlike what he normally does. He really wants to do it. It's like, oh, all right. It'll be a day, a whole day, to do a little tattoo. Well, who do I don't know, do I? So, gone in with me bag full of bits. I got my lunch in there in case I get nibbly. I got a change of clothes in case I pee myself. I didn't know. Warm jumper. Everything. My little bag. There you go with my little cardigan. My little joggers. What must they have thought? Well, I know what they thought because they told me. I walked in and they just all looked. And you know when you get that feeling you don't belong there? That's how it felt. Oh, no. And they went, can we help you? I said, yeah, I'm here for a tattoo, 11 o'clock. Can you remember who with? And they all look at each other going, oh, no, it's not mine. It's not my one. It's not telling me. And I said, Dan. And his shoulders slumped. And he went, yeah, I'm Dan. I thought, oh, no, he's judged me. He's seen me and he's judged me. And he went, those designs were lovely, weren't they? I went, yeah, they were. Yeah, he said, I really want to do them. I went, yeah, I'm here. Oh, okay. He told me later he didn't think I was going to go for it. He thought I'd look and go, can I have it this big? Can I have like a little, can I have just that flower? He was so excited to do it. He really wanted to do it. When he saw me, little old lady with my little bag, he thought I weren't going to go for it. And if I did, I weren't going to be able to sit for it. So he was really depressed when he saw me. So, got some designs together and I said, I really like that design and I like that flower. Yeah, he said, we can chop and change. So I was expecting, like, that big. Right? That flower. That's what I was expecting. No. What he had in mind was not picking and choosing from the 3 designs I took in. No. He wanted to do all 3 designs on me. Wow. He put the stencil on. And I looked and I thought, oh my Lord, it's my entire upper. Is this whole upper? Can you, let me see if I can show you. Right, I'm going to try and see if, right, that's where it is. Let me see if I can show you. Do you see one there? Do you see that There's one under there as well. Can you? I don't even know if you can see that. If not, you're probably getting a great view of my armpit. Can you see that? And right up on my shoulder, I don't think you can see. I put these stencils on. And like everyone's looking up. There was 3 other tattoo artists and 3. They all went quiet. They all looked at me and they expected me to go, oh no, it's too big. Oh, how did that? And I just went, oh yeah, let's do it. Oh, he started jumping up and down. Yes, she's going to do it. Yes, it's happening. Yes. So there we go. So I sat there for 6 hours. Oh, it wasn't that bad actually. It didn't really hurt. He said I had, what was it he said? A ridiculously high pain threshold. But I didn't find it painful. Look, a bit of that, is that glitter coming through? Oh no, I tell you what that might be. That might be the tape that I've put on. Just right, that's something to bear in mind. I think that's the tape I've put on coming through. Right, so we've learnt that, and we won't do that. We'll colour the page first, then put the tape on. So he's doing the black work. I'm watching him. He was having the best time ever watching me, because it was interesting on how they do it, the different size needles and how they apply it. We would do it like in decoupage, you would do it different way. In stitching, you do in the tattooing, they do all the black outline first and then just blast over with the colour, because the black, he says you can't go any darker than the black, so it never bothers the design. Like here, I'm going over it and you can sort of see it through. It don't with the black. So it was really interesting listening to a different art form, learning about a different art form. I was asking him what the colours were, what this was, how the, skin takes it. He couldn't believe it. He's like, I can't believe you're watching it. And I went, yeah, it's a bit ouchy around my bingo wing. I will say that. And I went, oh, I said, that's pinching a bit, mate. And he said, yeah, it's because the skin is, and he went, the skin is, the skin. And I went, it's fat, love. It's fat. It's a fat, flabby bingo wing. And he did love. Started off, he saw me. The young girl that was tattooing there made a comment, little cheeky comment, little woo-woo, like I said something and she copied. And I thought, yeah, all right, love. You think I'm going to be whatever. Ended up having the best day. He said he'd had the best day tattooing he had had in years. We just laughed and laughed the whole time, because they just weren't expecting someone like me just to see that. That's a little bit different. I'm going to put a bit more blue in. They just weren't expecting someone like me to be sitting. The bloke behind, he was writhing around. You're going over the same place over and over again. He was writhing around. In the end, she sort of finished up early. She wanted to do a big one like this, and he'd shrunk it down, and he'd taken that element out and that element out. And halfway through, he went, I don't want any of this on it. I don't want. He started changing the design because he was hurting. And I'm just sat there, and he's going, meh. I just sat there. It's fine. The only other thing that hurt was the colouring in. Ooh, the big red flower. That was a little bit. They all laughed then. I went, ooh, that's changed. That's changed. That was like a stinging nettle, like you're grabbing a stinging nettle over and over again. That was really ouchy. But so ouchy I had to get up and have a wee. I said, I've got to go for a wee. And they're all laughing. I can hear them as I walked out. They went, look, the back door, she's going to do a runner. Could have. When I come back in, they all cheered. I went, come on, let's blast it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But he's done an amazing job. When you consider I was expecting one, and he's put all 3 of the designs on, and he wants me to go back for more. He's left it. So I've got my arms out because it's all covered in the balm, the healing balm that you've got to have. he wants me to go back. He wants to do more. He said, oh, I've got to do more of this. He said, it's been so fun just doing the traditional tattooing. He said, basic traditional tattoo, thick lines, blast of colour. It's so refreshing. Everyone wants, oh, right now, look, I've put a little bit of the white on that's going to catch. I can always go over it. Not a problem. Not a problem, is it? I wonder if you can see it even. Would it be better if I do that? Shout. I'm just going to blast right over this. I'm going to do a tattoo blast over this. Yeah, so they were all surprised that I sat for it. He was surprised. He said, I was just hoping today to get the outline in, if we could possibly do that, and then you'd have to come back another when and do the colour. He said, no way did I think he'd just sit there and watch me do it. When he was colouring in the big yellow circle, I was watching him do that, and it's quite brutal. And I went, oh, I said, that makes quite a nice colour, doesn't it? I said, the yellow ink and the red blood. And he went, there's a lot of blood, isn't there? He said, there is with this. He said, it shows on the yellow. God, Christ. Beautiful orange it was making. A lovely orange. Yeah. I was watching it. Didn't bother me. All right. Worst thing out of all of it was they didn't have, I was hoping they would have some nice heavy metal music, which I'm quite okay with. I don't mind a bit of Rammstein. I'm quite happy with a bit of Slipknot. Don't mind that. Quite happy with that. No, they had Taskmaster, which is okay. I don't mind Greg Davis. On a loop. The entire 6. What was it? 6. How long was I there for? I was there from 10, and I got out of there at 6:30, and I had Taskmaster, which is not the sort of thing I watch. That was hard. Not only that, the lad who was tattooing next to me, potty mouth, don't even come close. He would make sailors and dockers blush. The subject matter that was coming out of his mouth, I was in fits. It was so funny. And he kept trying to make me say, why aren't you swearing? That must really be hurting. I said, it's not hurting, it's fine. It must be hurting. Why aren't you swearing? I said, I do swear. I don't need to swear. I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm not swearing. Then he tried to make me say the really bad word that ladies don't say. And so he started shouting that over and over and over and over and over and over again at me. It was just like this naughty child. So he said, ain't it difficult? Don't you, am I winding you up? Am I winding it? I mean, why would you want to? I said, winding me up? I said, I've got you shouting obscenities in my face. I said, I've got him sticking needles in me. I said, the worst thing is Taskmaster on the telly. I've been sat here enduring that for hours straight, like torture. I said, you could have put Chelsea Flower Show on for me. I would have sat quietly. I said, it's not fair. I said, I've not even got a telly at home. And there's this 6-foot blooming telly with oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? You haven't got a telly. You haven't got a telly. I said, no, I don't have a telly at home. I've got a tablet. Oh, no. Do you have electric light? Yeah, I have electric light. Do you have a sofa? Yes, I sit on a sofa. What does your sofa face? A blank wall? You just sit there facing a blank wall in the dark? No, I look at my garden. What? In silence. Just sat there in silence. No, I put the radio on. What do you listen to? Classical music. Hum it. So there's me trying to hum Rachmaninoff at him. Wow, oh my God, it was hysterical. What a laugh. In the end, this naughty boy who'd said the most rudest things to me said, can you be my grandmother? I said, why? He said, because I love you. I went, yeah, all right, darling. Can I come round for tea? Yeah, all right. What a surreal day. Oh, it was funny. Just that last bit, and he left the really, really bad bit right to the end in case I ran out the door. That did hurt. The that big red flower at the bottom wall. That was really a little bit difficult. But I just sat there. You know, you don't get to the age I am, being a woman, and think that a tattoo hurts too much, do you? You've had more in your life than that. We'll talk about what a real woman is. But anyway, I was the last one standing or sitting. Everyone else had theirs and gone, and he was still going on mine. You know, it takes some work. He earned his money. When I went, big hugs, give him a big kiss and hug. And I said, oh, I've had a lovely day, darling. Oh, please come by. Just come by for a cup of tea. Just come in for a cup of tea. He said, we love you. I think it's because they judged me. They'd seen this little old lady, you know. The kiddies in there, they were still living with their mums and dads, you know. They're kiddies. And they're like, oh no, we got her in here. She's going to tell us all off and tell us we're being rude and loud. And she's going to squirm and not sit for... I quite like that. Do we like it? I like it. Quite dark sort of feel. And in the end, there's me laughing and joking with them. Oh, it was lovely. I haven't done that, have I? What colours? These are still the runny outy ones that I'm using up. I'm very proud of myself. I haven't used any. Only the ones that I admitted to using. So what have we got? Turquoise. Oh, that's cold. Cool aqua. I've got the door open. Purple. And Prussian. So what a silly, silly day. Lovely. Really lovely. The worst of it's, but like the healing, like now, it's boiling hot. It's really hot. And it's itchy. Not too bad, but it's uncomfortable, and I have to keep putting the balm on it, and it's prickly, and there's little bits flaking off it. And I had to go and get some food yesterday. Husband's not here, he's had to go on emergency up to London. His mum's fallen. So I'm here on my own, hence I'm doing this. So I went to Asda, and of course this arm don't really work very well. I've got a bad, when the dogs pulled me over. So this arm doesn't really do very well. I can't really lift it up and get something off the shelf. Plus I'm sleeping on this arm because I can't sleep on this arm. So this is really stiff and painful. Fair enough. So I can't really use that arm. Well, I can't use this one. Couldn't yesterday. Oh, it was hurting yesterday. So I'm trying to reach for things. I can't reach for things with this arm because I've been sleeping on it and it's hurting. I couldn't reach for things with this arm because I couldn't move it. I saw someone I knew who just said, tell her, hello darling, and bash my arm. Hello love, like you do. Legs buckled. So I was trying to pick up stuff and not use my arms. Oh, by the time I got to 2, I literally, and I know they say literally, but I actually burst out crying. I was in tears. I burst out crying. I was in so much pain. Luckily they know me there, and they just went, oh, for Christ's sake, what's wrong with you? I've had a tattoo and it's really, really painful. I don't know what to do. Didn't help me. It didn't pack the shop in. It just left me. Anyway. So I'm really, really pleased with it. Really I hope you saw it when I did my little flash by. It's really bright. It's really, it's like this, isn't it? It's like my colouring in, and it's like a cross stitch and everything. I quite like, with my cross stitch, I like to outline it in black. I don't I don't like it when they just do cross stitch and then they don't do the back stitch. A lot of people don't like it, do they? They don't like back stitch. I love back stitching. So I like black, dark back stitching in my craft work. I like doing this. I like her bold, dark outlines. Some colouring books have the grey scale, don't they? Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I can feel that creamy on me. Have the sort of grey scale fine lines, so you can do watercolour and what have you and it not show. I don't like that. I like the bold black line. It's very, he didn't know what I said, what is this tattoo style called? He said, I don't know. He said, I've done some research. He said, it's definitely a thing because there's tattoos out there, so it's definitely a thing. He said, but it's not got a name. It's so niche. He said, I've never done it. He's been tattooing for 14 years. He's never done it. People that he talked to had never done it. That Adam, potty mouth Adam, my new grandson, he was American traditional, which is similar. He'd never seen anything like that before. Never seen it before. So that was nice. He said it's just so, like this, relaxing. He said, I have had the most he said, I almost feel guilty asking you for money. He said, I have had the most lovely, relaxing day, sitting here doing bold lines, which is back to basics, back to traditional, how you used to do it, tattoos, none of this malarkey realism, just basic, big, thick, bold lines. It's all this thin line business now. Big, thick, bold lines, blasting over with loads of colour, no shading. He said, it's been lovely. I have had the best fun. He said, it's not been like work, it has just been a muck around. He said, and I want to do more, and I want to do more on you. All right. Painful? No, not really. Making more of it than I is. I saved Taskmaster on the blooming telly was the endurance, that was the hard bit, and him next door being mouthy. It was so rude. Things he was saying was just so rude. Oh, I'm gonna do it, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. And I said, he was, because I hadn't sort of piped up till then, I just let him get on with it. And he was saying he's got a new kitten, but his mum won't let him have the kitten in the room because she's worried about the kitten. It's so messy. She's worried about the kitten getting hurt. Oh yeah, my mum won't let me have my kitten in my room and all that sort of thing. So when he started being mouthy about what he does with his girlfriend, we do not need to go into this. Just imagine, right? Just the worst thing you could possibly say in a room full of people. That's what he was saying. Dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy. And I looked at him and I went, I am now shocked. I said, and, what was it I said? I am shocked. And something or other. Shocked and appalled, or I am shocked and just, offended. I am shocked and offended. Well, you know where you can go, didn't you? Like that. You know where you can go. If you're offended, this is a tattoo parlour. If you're offended, you can just get up and walk out. He was really like being, I think he was pushing, because he saw I was a little old lady. He was pushing. Right? He was being a bit naughty. If you don't like what I say, you can just leave. So I just went, all of this coming from the boy whose mummy won't let him have his kitten in his room. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, that was it. I thought you were nice. You're not, you're horrible. And that was it. Then we were just laughing and laughing and laughing. Oh my God, what he came out with. And I said, has he not got an off switch? Funny little man. What a funny lad. Yeah, and then he wanted me to be his girl. I love you. I love you. I went, all right, darling. Just shows you, didn't it? Don't judge a book by its cover. They all judged me. To be fair, the owner who was doing my tattoo, he did judge me and he said he did, but he treated me very well. Although he wasn't happy when I walked in, he treated me beautifully. So all credit to him. Although you could tell he weren't happy, he wasn't rude. And when the lad Adam started saying rude things, he went, Adam, he went, don't. He said, we've got a refined lady in here today. Me, a refined lady. And I said, you all right? Oh, this is a tattoo place. She ought to thought of that. And I thought, yeah, but you don't have to go overboard, do you, mate? See, this glitter is coming through. Do you see this? You know, we've learnt that then, haven't we? That we don't glitter and we don't stick the pages together until we've coloured in. We've learnt that. That's good. So yeah, there, look, the tape that I've used to colour. Oh. Right, well, we're still doing it because we're finishing the page. Let's imagine how amazing it will be at the end when I know all what I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, so little lad, he learnt not to be so quick. And that girl who was a bit off with me to begin with, who made the little comment, like that, made the little comment, when she'd finished hers, who had writhed the whole way through and I had not moved. I'd sat stoically having it done. So I'd won a few brownie points off her. Not that I have to, but it's quite nice, isn't it? I'd won a few brownie points off her. Then she came round to look at my design and she just went, looked at me and gave me a nod. And I thought, oh, hello, I've won a little bit of respect there. Not that it matters. I don't really care what other people think. But it was nice. It was nice to have her give me the nod of approval. And she said, never seen nothing like that before. She said to him, never seen anything like that before. Well, why would you? Why would you want to put that on yourself? Well, I did, and I have, and it's on there now. And let's face it, you're not going to be able to laser that off. It's too thick and dark. It'd take about 257. He did say that. He went, that ain't going to come off. You're never going to be able to blast over it with another tattoo. That is always going to show through. You are never going to be able to get rid of it with laser. That would never come off. I went, yeah, I sort of know that. It's sort of stuck on now. What do you think of that? Ooh. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of the white on it. Have I got the white pen? Shout if you see it. There it is. Oh, I'm going to have to shut that door in a minute. I'm going to re-go over them. Now, I hope that the waxiness of the pencil isn't going to react with this and it just slip off. But I will do it and leave it to dry well before I close the book. And I might always actually have a bit of paper in between. I might do it like that. I should do it with that other, with the glitter. Just have a bit of paper in between, so it's not onto itself. I do hope this is in. I can't move to look at the camera because it will be all jiggly, won't it? So let's hope you can see this because it's lovely. I'm really quite pleased with how this has turned out. For my first sort of foray into backgrounds. Well, it's not really background, is it? I've sort of done foreground with it because I've blasted over the top. Hey, why not? And then we can decide if we like it or not. This whole book is not going to be how perfect I can do something. That's not what this book is. It's not showing off, oh, look at me, everybody, look how perfect I am. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be me learning what I like, what I don't like. Have I watched any tutorials to teach me? No, not really. Perhaps I should. Perhaps I should use my time in the evening and then I can be all clever when I come here and pretend that it's in my own brain. This was in my own brain, probably because nobody else has done that, have they? Nobody else would just blast over something that they've spent time. Yeah. Oh, I quite like this. I'm happy. Isn't that what it's all about? There. Does that look like night time? Well, I'm going to have to close that door. Said it was going to rain. I nipped out quick this morning. I'll just do that on just a few, or my tummy's going to rumble. I might have a bit of lunch. Oh, I quite like that. Yeah, little nighttime twinkly. I'll do the owl. And have a wear, and I'll come back and you'll see that I've done the owl. I'll finish these pages off and start the next one. Then I'll show you, look, I haven't coloured that bit in, look. Then I'll show you the finished. Because you don't want to sit and watch me colour it all in, do you? Well, I asked, didn't I, in the last video, but of course I've not posted that yet, so you won't know. I've asked you to tell me what you want. I know it's only you, me and the other one, but come on, people. Tell me that was rubbish. I couldn't even see it. I didn't even want to know. Don't do that again. Can we have more of that? Can we have less of that? Speak to me. If you're going to take the time and effort to watch, speak to me. Tell me what you want. What do they say? This is your channel. It's not, it's mine. This is your channel. This is your... Tell me what you fancy. Tell me what you fancy doing. Say, actually, we want to see you do it all in pencil, one of them. All in pencil. And I'll do it. I should probably grumble the whole way through. Oh, I think that needs it, doesn't it? So tell me what you want, and I'll do it. Got my tongue stuck out here. It's one of them. There. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Night and day. Night and day. That's fabulous. Say it's fabulous. It is. Happy with that. So I shall finish that. Right. Catch you later.